I love it. I've been here so many times, and been lucky enough to win here, and also walked out with many losses. I always say, look, they tell you that they're going to kill you on the way in, and then they'll kill you with kindness on the way out, win or lose. And that's the great thing about the atmosphere here at Newlands. Probably one of the best rugby stadiums in the world, really. Oh, look, I mean, obviously we've got Tusi and Tatakawa are sort of forced replacements. Obviously, Tatakawa's on the bench, but he took a bit of a knock early. In that game last week. So it's really important. We've got to manage that group, particularly those two players. It's a long season. And we can put them out this week, but if I put them out and we end up with them being injured or out for another 4 weeks, then the 1 week without them is worthwhile. So that's the reason for that. But then of course, because we've had to pull those guys out, we've had to adjust with you going into first five, Carp's getting his first start, and Mickey moving into centre. Yeah, look, it's a big challenge, but it's actually quite a positive challenge. Of course, if you're looking from a coaching perspective, it changes potentially how you make a message stick. So can't always use words. Often we've got to use common language. So common language is like pictures or video. Often you use humour, but of course, what's humorous to us may not be humorous to Shota. He might be look at what So we have to use a lot of different communication styles. One of the other things is not just communication, but the volume of our communication, and something we've worked really hard on the last 2 or 3 weeks. And now, if you're at a training, you hear the pitch is really good, but before, probably if you came to our early trainings, we were very quiet, and often we were quiet not necessarily because we're quiet by nature, but quiet because we're speaking 2 different languages, sometimes 3. So that's been a positive challenge, and obviously things take longer as you've seen even in this press conference if you're translating, because that's the thing, you're always translating. Yeah, well, we always need to remember that all communication, 70% of it is non-verbal. Okay, so we know that the best people, the best communication specialists actually understand that as well. They know that if you leave a voice message on your phone, if you're in a bad mood, people can hear that. So it's actually a lot of it's got to do with your body language behind the message, as opposed to the message itself. Yeah, look, I don't know about dramatically. All the years I've been playing them, they've always been pretty damn good. Mate, there's no doubt that set pieces is always a strong characteristic of any South African side. Whereas perhaps New Zealand sides, and certainly us, we probably enjoy playing a little bit more. And saying that, the Stormers have scored some outstanding tries this year, long range. They play with really good width once they've got over the advantage line. So we know it's a heck of a challenge. But every week it seems when we're up against South African side, it's one of the challenges we have to be ready for. And in general, we've actually been not too bad.
Yeah, I guess that was just not just for the players, just even for the Japanese rugby as a whole. The players worked very hard, and then we followed. So that was a really positive thing for us. Again, not just for the players and just for the Japan rugby.
そうですね。本当にそうと思いますよ。
We are looking ahead, so obviously for tomorrow's Stormers game, each of us are preparing mentally and just taking a challenge.
置いてる感じはしますね。
Oh, look, I'm not sure if it's just a basis. I think like Shota just mentioned then, physically, you know, if I'm just as explosive and powerful as a person running at me, but I'm 100k and he's 120, well then he's going to win. So for us, and it's not just a Japanese thing. New Zealand teams are actually a lot like this as well. You know, like we believe we're normally pretty good on the ground and over the ball. So the best opportunity to get that chance is actually put the ball carrier down. So that's a big reason why. And then I suppose the next side of it is, well, why are we good at it, or why are the Japanese good at it? It's because that's just what they do, and you always are what you do, you know, regularly. So I think that's why we look at that as a style, but not always, you know. It just depends, you know. If we can isolate players, and then we would try and keep them up. But in general, that's probably one of our focuses on defence.